Hello and welcome. Thank you for stopping by to have a look at my YouTube channel. My name is Devlin Tikitiki and I am all about human development, self-development, self-growth, helping people to reach the fullest potential of their realities, helping people overcome blocks. I'm all about serving people. I have a passion for people and a passion for education. So it's no wonder that I became a life coach. I'm also the founder of the Path Ahead coaching program. And it's brilliant having you here today, and I want to say welcome, and I trust that you are well. Today I want to talk to you about what is a life coach. So a life coach, right? A coach helps a person or an organization to be able to move from one place into the other. So the type of person who might come to see a life coach could be a person who is going through a transition. So they're over here at the moment and they're needing help or steps or goals or procedures to help them to move on to the next chapter of their life, into the next phase of their life, moving towards a desired outcome that the client is aiming for. You see, as we grow up through events and trauma and experiences that we've had through childhood, it creates defining moments which limits our beliefs. So some people who go to see a coach are here because they're stuck or there's a limited belief that they have, and it will be up to the coach to help them look at this limited belief, to allow the client to realize they already have the resources inside of them to be able to move forward. Another type of person who will see a coach is perhaps you have a goal. And perhaps you're struggling with the goal and you're struggling to attain the goal. So you need someone else's guidance or someone else's perspective to help you to get there. Perhaps you're needing a change in life and you're needing some guidance or assistance with that as well. A life coach is the sort of person who can give you a different perspective. They can help reflect the words you are using, because sometimes what we're saying inside our head is not what we actually mean. And actually, sometimes some of the words we say are not the words we mean either. So a coach can help give you another perspective. They can help reflect the words that you've been using. They can help you find the answers that are already inside of you by using quality questions. A coach could also be there to help give you a bit of a boot behind the rear end to help you move towards that goal, or maybe to help you with some accountability. You see, when we're serious about creating change, and once we start telling other people, having someone to help you be accountable actually drives you more towards the goal as well. The type of people who also come to see a life coach are those who are wanting someone with a bit more experience or qualification or expertise. Or maybe it's a situation that if the person is in and they do not feel comfortable telling their friends or family members. So a couple of things that a life coach isn't. So a life coach is not a mentor. A mentor is someone who specializes in a specific area. Or, so let's say for an example, maybe as a business structure you're needing, a life coach can definitely help you with a limited belief. So maybe you're saying you don't deserve the money, maybe you're saying you're not good enough to run your own business. A life coach can definitely help you overcome a life hack or your limited belief. And a mentor can help you build your business, find your niche, discover who your avatar is, how do you create a landing page, how you create a website. So a life coach is not a mentor. Some people will come into a session with a coach and expect the coach to tell them what to do. But you see, one of the remarkable tools that a coach will use is coaching models through the use of questioning. Because the clients become so much more empowered when they realize they came up with the decision themselves, rather than having someone tell them what to do. And when you know that you came up with the decision yourself on your own, you will feel far more obliged to put action to that decision if it was yours rather than if it was someone else's idea. Another misconception people have about a life coach is that we're not a therapist. I respect therapists and counselors, but for coaches, we are not that. So a difference is a therapist will look at your current situation and they'll start investigating using questions about your past so that you as a client, you as a person can understand why you are in the position that you are in now because of something that happened in the past. We are a coach. A coach will actually look at where you are now and where it is you want to move to. They will look at areas or maybe areas below the problem to see what it is, and that could be connected to the past, but still the coach will look at how is it you're thinking, how is the thinking holding you back, how is the thinking limiting your potential, how is the thinking creating fear, self-doubt, self-sabotage. They can definitely look at that, but the focus of the coach, which I'm sure is the focus for all of you out there, is where to next. How do I get there? Why am I here? So the coach will look at how you are thinking. This is a really important part of this message about what is a life coach. Not all life coaches are qualified. So it's really important that when you're looking at a life coach, you might want to look at, have they had some sort of certification? Where do they get that certification from? And maybe investigate that institute as well. How much time or years do they need to put in to the training to get the accreditation or the qualification? You know, there's some, and everyone can be a life coach. Whether they're certified or not, don't get me wrong, they can still help you. Some people might do life coaching, do a 24-hour course, and then call themselves a life coach. So if you are looking at having sessions with a life coach, I really recommend that you have a bit of discovery behind who they are first. Have a look at some of their videos. See if you like the personality that's coming out of them. See if you like the topics they are talking about. So I mentioned look at their certification. Where do they get their certification? Have a look at their personality. Maybe check out their Facebook pages, their YouTube channels. Do they have a LinkedIn account? And another cool thing to really look at is, have they got some sort of International Coaching Federation accreditation or International Coaching Guild accreditation as well? Because it just means that those are the sort of coaches who have put hours and hours into their training and into their experience. So a really, really cool thing about coaching is it is definitely a journey, which reminds me of a saying that Henry Ford said. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. So if you are looking for an area of your life where you would like more success and you're hoping that something from this video could help you make a decision, I hope that something in this video resonates with you, especially if you're sitting on the fence and wondering if life coaching is for you. It's all about a choice now. And making that choice, coming up with a decision, and then applying action. Tony Robbins says that a real choice is a choice that has been made with an action. So if you're looking at creating action today and you know that there's an area of your life you are stuck in and you want to move to another destination towards a future living a life on your terms, creating the results you want to create, having a successful life, then maybe a life coach could be the one for you. Sharon Pearson, a great mentor of mine and also the founder of the Coaching Institute, says that choice isn't by chance. Oh no, wait a second. I forgot it all of a sudden. Hang on, let me have a look at the page. It's one of my favorite ones. It's change, right? So what she says is change isn't by chance, it's by choice. So perhaps you're going to make the choice today to say enough is enough. You're tired of those old stories you're telling yourself, or maybe you know that there's more potential in life than what you're living already, and you're looking at being coached by a life coach. I trust that this video has been value to you. Thank you.